Joe, I remember a couple years ago, Urban calls me and he says, "Hey, we have this guy named Dwayne Haskins who can really throw, but we have this guy named Joe Burrow that there's some intangibles about him that I just can't put my finger on, but I think there's something special about him." And so much has happened from then till now. And you got your shot at LSU, and last year your ups and downs, but you had a good season, and then this year you took off, and you're so close to being crowned as the best in the world at what you do. What has this journey meant to you?
It's been crazy, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. This is exactly how, it's not exactly how I envisioned my college career, but I wouldn't have traded it for the world.
You're talked about as a guy that not only has a chip on his shoulder, but kind of has a boulder on his shoulder. And you have that eye of the tiger, I guess kind of literally when you play, of you're so focused. Where does that come from, and how do you actually work on that?
I just think it comes from my preparation. I know exactly what I'm looking at on the field. I've watched the film. I know what they're going to try to do to us, and I'm focused in on the task at hand, looking at my keys and looking at what they're going to do. This
offseason, you shocked some people when you said, "Hey, we want to be an offense that scores 40, 50, 60 points." And people said, "Oh, yeah, that's really cute."
Yeah.
But not a lot of people believed you, but you believed it when you said it, and you actually went out there and got it done. When did you know you and this offense had a chance to be super special?
Yeah, it was in spring ball, and when I said that, people kind of looked at me like a little brother, like, "Oh yeah, that's cute. Like, it's cool to hear him say that." But I knew we were going to be special in spring. We were kind of beating the defense every day, and that doesn't happen at LSU.
But I see that still irritates you a little bit, doesn't it?
Everything does. I keep a mental log of all that kind of
stuff.
So
how do you harness that though when you still think about those old things? And listen, everybody's talking great about you all the time now. You're about to probably win the Heisman Trophy and play for a college football championship. But you take those little things, and how do you use that as motivation?
Look, it was less than 6 months ago that people said that I wasn't good enough to take LSU to where that we want to go, and I remember all that stuff. And it's funny how the switch flips on a season when you have this kind of year, and the narrative has always been that I wasn't going to be good enough, and so I just kind of harnessed that energy into my preparation in the off season.
So how do you keep it though? Because everybody's saying such good things about you. How do you keep that same edge, that same discipline, that same focus that has made you great?
Yeah, so when you come into your college career, you make these goals, and I'm about to reach almost all of them, and
I love that.
And then you create new goals.
Yeah.
And my goal is to be the best. I want to be the best in the world. And I don't think anything's going to stop me from getting there, and that's what motivates me.
So when did your goals change? That first set of goals would probably be a starter, or and then you switch to this next of being the best in the world.
Yeah. So you come in. My first goal was to be a starter, and it didn't happen for 3 years. So I was chasing that goal for a while, and then after last year, it was to become one of the best in the country and go undefeated in the regular season. And we just did that. And my next goal, we made it to the college football playoff. That was the next one. And then win the national title.
I love it. Look how the focus, the eye attack. All right, there's a decent chance that you get to give a speech tonight. What is the one thing you have to say, and who's the one person you have to thank?
Offensive line. They've been
That's a good answer.
They've been so good this year. I can't overstate that. And they took a lot of heat from last year, and I know they took that to heart. And they were in there every Saturday with me, every Sunday with me. I was throwing with the receivers, and you see them over there in the corner working on their footwork together. They've worked so hard. I think they're the most improved group I've ever been around. I'm so proud of all of those guys.
Senior day, EAUX, Burrow. What did that mean to you, and what do you think it meant to the state of Louisiana?
Yeah, I just wanted to do something to kind of say thank you to Louisiana and LSU, and I couldn't think of a better way to do it. And I went to the equipment staff on that Wednesday, and I was, hey, I have this idea, and they were like, let's do it. And I was fired up to get out there, and I think it was a great message to Louisiana that just said thank you.
Yeah, I think they appreciate it. I think they appreciate everything you've done and the way you've handled yourself this year. Congratulations on an awesome season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app, and if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN+. See you soon.